Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my October TBR. This TBR, I'm pretty sure, took me the longest ever to figure out what I was gonna read for October. Like, I have so many books that I wanna read for October, but I know realistically, like, I won't be able to get to them. I think just this past month, I only read like 8 books, I think, and I kind of have been in a reading slump, and so I didn't want to make my TBR like too ambitious and then feel bad that I didn't get to a lot of them, and so I only have a couple books for this main TBR, and then for Nightmareathon, which is at the very end of October, I actually will have another TBR going up probably like a week before the actual readathon starts, and so I'm saving those books for later. And it was just really hard because in my book club, like, we actually have a like truth and dare TBR challenge, so I was trying to like hit those prompts plus read the books that I need to read, plus save the books that I want to save for Nightmareathon. Like, oh my gosh, guys, I've been trying to think of this TBR for like forever, and then I was like switching it out and blah blah blah. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get right into this video. First book that I think I'm actually going to read is on my 5-star predictions, and it's The Test by Sylvain Neuvel. And I thought that this would probably be a really good book just to like throw in for October, because it's only like 105 pages or something like that. Like, it's super small. That way I can get it read for my 5-star prediction video, and also just because people have said it's more like Black Mirror, and I don't really know much about it because of it being so short, because it's really hard to even have a synopsis. I don't know, it's a multiple choice. How much do you value another person's life? That's all I really know about it, but a lot of people said that they really liked it, so I definitely threw this in for October because I think I'll just easily be able to get it done with. I am going to be buddy reading Imaginary Friend with Gabby from Gabby Reads, and we will be doing a live show probably closer to the end of October. We just have to make it fit with both of our schedules, so it probably won't be announced until the last weekish type of thing. Thank you so much for Hatchet for sending this to me. I am so excited. Like, I cannot wait. And this book is a beast. Like, this is 704 pages, I believe. So I think that we're going to be doing like a reading schedule type of thing on our Instagrams, just to kind of keep people going along with us. I think it's going to be about 200 pages a week or so. I will have our Instagrams down below, so that way you can follow both of us if you're not already, so you can keep track of our schedule and then when the actual live show is happening, so we can discuss how we liked it. But oh my gosh, with this book being, I think this is going to be like one of the largest books I've ever read, because I'm not really a big book type of person, and so I am kind of very intimidated by this, and I'm really hoping that this isn't the only book that I read in October because of just how big it is, and I've been in a slump, and I've been working, and just so many crazy things have been happening. This is about a boy named Christopher who's 7 years old, and he's new in town, and he has an imaginary friend, and so it's like a horror like novel, I guess, about this imaginary friend that he talks to. I don't know, I guess it's paranormal-ish. I have no clue, actually. Now, the next book that I'm going to be reading here in October is The Passengers by John Mars. I actually started this, when did I even start this? Was it August or was it September? I don't even remember. Anyway, I started this like before. I'm like, you know, only a little bit through it. I really want to get this done and off my list. Plus, it counts on hitting a prompt for the Truth and Dare challenge that I'm doing, because I have to read a book and participate in a discussion in my book club that I didn't get to participate in yet. And The Passengers was the discussion for September, and I just didn't get to read it or participate in that discussion. So this is what I'm choosing for that, and it's on my 5-star prediction video. So I'm really excited to just get this read and done with. Plus, everyone says that it's amazing. So why wouldn't I want to read it? This is also kind of like Black Mirror, and it's about these people in self-driving cars that are going towards their death. They're like stuck in these self-driving cars, and I guess it's broadcasted live on TV for the audience to actually like vote on who is dying first. Super excited to read this. Next up on my TBR is Sleep by C.L. Taylor. This, I think I also have on my 5-star predictions video. If you can't see a trend right now, it's because I want to actually read these books. Plus they're on my bookshelf. You know, I'm really trying to read books off my bookshelf instead of just always getting ones at the library. I'm really excited for this. This is about, it's like everything that's happening in a hotel. These people are in a hotel and they're having a hard time sleeping because there's also a murderer like in the hotel with them. And so I'm really, really excited, and I've heard really great things about this book, so I can't wait to read it. And I mean, look how creepy and spooky this looks. I feel like I picked some of the best books for October to read. Oh, and I didn't get to mention that for that Truth and Dare challenge that I'm doing, I have a prompt for a book that I added to my TBR in September, and I'm using Imaginary Friend for that because I didn't really have this on my TBR before I realized that Gabby and I should read it together. And then I have a black on the cover that I need to do. And so I think I'm picking The Passengers because there's a lot of black, but I could also use Sleep. But I think I'm gonna do The Passengers for that. And then there's Read a Recommendation from Someone Else. And again, either of these could fit because Shelby has said that she loves both of them. So any of those could really fit. So I'm not sure which one I'm picking for which one. Then I have to hit a prompt for a book that I've had on my TBR the longest. And for that, I'm gonna be reading Never Never by Colleen Hoover and Taryn Fisher. I love Colleen Hoover so much. She's one of my favorites, and there's still some old books of hers that I haven't even like read because it's really hard for me to find them, but I do have Never Never on my Kindle now, and so I really want to read the first in the series since it's been on my TBR like for so long, like literally forever. So I'm really hoping that I can knock that out. I also think it's a short book. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty short because it is like this trilogy, but it's a very short trilogy, and I'm really excited. All I know about it is it's a romance. I actually don't know much about it, but I'm fine with just jumping into it. And then the last book that's on my TBR for October, if I can get to it, I wanted to make sure that I did have just a few romances in here because I'm really afraid that I'm gonna get burnt out on thrillers and horror with just the Nightmareathon coming up and me already reading those types of books in the beginning of the month. And so I want to read Regretting You by Colleen Hoover because I just got this on NetGalley. Like I just got approved for it and I'm like so excited. And so I thought that this is the perfect like YA/adult romance. I've heard that no one really knows exactly what it is. I think it's about a mother-daughter relationship, but there's two romances in it. I just am kind of stating what I've heard from Gabby, but Gabby really liked it. And so I'm excited. And since I really love Colleen Hoover's writing, I'm hoping that I at least give it 4 stars. With it being like YA, I feel like it's probably not going to be a 5-star read for me, but with Colleen Hoover's writing, I'm really like, I have high hopes for it. And I feel like it's the perfect thing to read in between all these thrillers to try and make sure that I don't get burnout or get into a reading slump. So I think that is all for this video. I'm also doing a Try a Chapter horror edition, which should be up in just a couple days. I'm actually filming it today. So I'm really excited because I think 2 books that are on that video are going to be ones that I read during Nightmareathon. So I'm really hoping that I like that. I hope that you're looking forward to that video. And I also hope that you're looking forward to Nightmareathon. And in saying that, I probably should tell you guys that I have on my TBR to read The Secrets That She Keeps because I have to read it for the live show that's happening with Shelby, Kendra, and myself at the end of October. It's October 29th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But the reason I didn't really put it in this TBR is because I am going to be reading it for Nightmareathon, and it's going to be counting as my backlist thriller like prompt because this girl still has to work and I definitely cannot read like a million books for Nightmareathon. So I might be doubling up. I'm not sure yet, but I thought maybe I should tell you guys here just in case you want to get prepared. Make sure that you know that The Secrets That She Keeps by Michael Robotham, I think is the name of it. That's definitely a thriller that we're reading for Nightmareathon. And I really hope that you guys want to be in the live show with us. It's going to be here on my channel on YouTube because our last one didn't go as well as planned because I DNF'd the book and Shelby also didn't really like the book. But I think this one is going to be way better and I'm really excited for it. So I hope that you guys are joining. Definitely let me know down in the comments like what you guys are reading for October because I really want to know. I don't know, depending upon how many people tell me their TBRs, who knows, I might actually switch out my TBR for Nightmareathon because it's not set in stone yet. So I would love to hear any horror recommendations from you guys. In saying that, I think that's it because now I'm going to go film my Try a Chapter horror and I cannot cannot wait. Like, I'm so excited for those 5 books. So I will see you guys in another video. Bye.